This battle was crazy. Amoonguss puts in the finest work. Roaring Moon puts in the finest of work. And my opponent's Pokemon also put in really good work as well. It's an exciting battle. Seriously, you need to watch this. How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Wi-Fi battle. Today we have a battle versus Haisha, a random I met online. But if you want to have Pokemon battles, you're better off joining the Discord server. It's the best place to go to get Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Wi-Fi battles right now. There's a link in the description down below. Please like and subscribe for more videos like this one. And with that being said, let's jump into the team preview. Okay, Haisha has a pretty interesting looking team. They've got a Lucario, a Walking Wake, Skeledirge, Iron Leaves, Wo-Chan, and a Great Tusk. So pretty cool looking team to say the least. I feel like Roaring Moon's going to put in some work here with the Tera flying acrobatics shenanigans. It takes out the Great Tusk and the Wo-Chan and the Iron Leaves. Does a lot of damage to the rest of the team. Dare say it takes out the Lucario as well. We have Earthquake on it for the Skeledirge and Crunch as well. No Dragon Stab. No Dragon Stab. I think we're probably best off leading off with something to counteract their lead. I feel like they lead off with Great Tusk here, so I might lead off with my Slowking and go from there. If they do go in, lead off with the Iron Leaves or the Wo-Chan, I'll just switch out, so it's no big deal. Don't have to worry about Spore. They don't have any ground types, not that it matters really. Oh no, they do have a ground type, they have Great Tusk of course, duh. I don't even have an electric type, so I don't know why I'm worried about that. And the battle begins. So Haisha over there is going to lead off with Lucas, which is going to be the Lucario, as we led off with Slowqueen. So this is actually a good matchup for us. We can just go for a nice and powerful chilly reception real quick and be done with it. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. They probably switch out into the Iron Leaves or something to take the hit, but no, I think we're pretty safe to go for a chilly reception right now. They're going to withdraw the Lucario as expected, and they're going to go into what? What are they going to go into? The Wo-Chan. Kind of expected that. Kind of expected the Iron Leaves as well. Wo-Chan comes in, gets that Tablet Room, which lowers the attack of the surrounding Pokemon, which is absolutely fine by me. I'm going to go ahead and tell a chilly joke. Must have been so bad it made a snowstorm start. I'd love to know what the joke is. I'd love to know what the joke is. So, anyway, we're going to withdraw Slowking, obviously with the chilly reception, that's what happens. And we're going to go into our Pokemon, which handles Wo-Chan pretty well, which is going to be nothing on the team. So, I think Amoonguss is probably the best option. The reason being is they can't Leech Seed us, they can't really hit us with Grass Stab, we're not really bothered about knockoff too much. So I think we can go straight for a Sludge Bomb here. I don't really see what they can switch in. So I think going for a Sludge Bomb is a good one. So they go for a Protect just to scout see what we're going to do. Makes a lot of sense, as we do go straight for the Sludge Bombs to get some damage off on this Wo-Chan. So Wo-Chan is pretty specially defensive, but I believe in a 1-on-1. We can definitely beat this thing with Amoonguss. So I'm going to go ahead and go for another Sludge Bomb. And I don't really see what they can do other than go Lucario. But Lucario can't really do anything to Amoonguss in return. They're going to withdraw the Wo-Chan. What are they going to go into to take a Sludge Bomb? Probably the Skeledirge. Lucario comes in. Okay, what can Lucario do to an Amoonguss though? That's the real question. So Lucario comes in. It's going to obviously be immune to Sludge Bomb being a Steel type and all that wonderful stuff. I'm going to go for a Spore now. I see no real reason not to, as they go for a Nasty Plot. So they're Nasty Plotting up, which is terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. So Nasty Plot Lucario is terrifying, but we're going to put it to sleep anyway, so it's no big deal. So down goes Lucario in its sleep status, looking all awake and stuff, being stood up and stuff, but it's fine. I'm not bothered about that at all. I'm going to go Skeledirge. The reason I'm going Skeledirge is A, because I'm unaware, and B, because we can easily Tera Fairy if we need to, if they have Dark Pulse, but I don't think they'll have Dark Pulse. They might have Dark Pulse with Skeledirge, to be fair. They're going to be fast asleep though, which is absolutely fine by me. I'm going to go ahead and fire off a Torch Song against this thing, as the snow is going to stop, which is absolutely fine. So they're either going to do one or two things right now. They're either going to switch out into the Walking Wake, which would be fine by me. I think I'm going to go for a Torch Song. They do withdraw. They do withdraw. Are they going to go Walking Wake? That'd be the real question. So Leviathan comes in. That's going to be the Walking Wake. It is the Walking Wake. We go for a Torch Song, get a nice and powerful special attack raise, which does a decent chunk of damage to the Leviathan as well. We do get a crit, which is cool. Crits are always nice. Walking Wake is terrifying, by the way. Look how big that thing is. I'm going to use my Tera now. No, I'm not going to use my Tera now. Definitely not going to use my Tera now. I'm just going to go straight into Slowking. Slowking handles this just fine. Slowking handles this just fine. Just fine. So we'll go into Slowqueen real quick. There we go. See what they're going to do. Are they going to go for a Draco? They go for a Hydro Steam. Hydro Steam comes through. We're obviously going to eat that up because we're a Slowking, and Slowqueens are amazingly especially defensive. AF. They take special hits for days. So what we'll do now is I'll go for a future sight. They probably go into Wo-Chien. If they do go to Wo-Chien, we'll just chilly reception on it. So they do withdraw. Now we're gonna have to go into something to completely. They go into Lucario again. Interesting choice. So they go into Lucario to try and burn off some sleep turns. We go for that nice and powerful future sight, which is great. So we're gonna foresee an attack. Hopefully they don't read it and go for a Wo-Chien switch. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go for a chilly reception. The reason I'm going for a chilly reception here is because I want to get Roaring Moon in right now. So they're going to wake up first turn and they go for a Nasty Plot. So Nasty Plot is terrifying. So obviously we have the Skeledirge in the back. We're going to tell a chillingly bad joke real quick. Go ahead and get the snow falling again and get us a free switch in on the Lucario. So the Lucario has a Nasty Plot set up, is terrifying to look at. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go into my Samurott right now. And the reason I'm going into Samurott is because they're not going to expect us to outspeed, and they're not going to expect to get hit in the face with a Hydro Pump right now. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Hopefully we don't miss. That would be ideal. If we miss, we're screwed. Hydro Pump comes through. It does miss, which is really unfortunate, as they go for an Aura Sphere, and that's going to take out Samurott. So Samurott got to do nothing this game, which is amazing. I can't believe we missed that. That was crucial. So they're going to take the future sight attack anyway, which is great. Leaves them in prime position to be taken out by something else, like for example Skeledirge. So we're going to go Skeledirge real quick. We'll go Skeledirge real quick. There we go. And we're going to Tera. The reason I'm going to Tera is because we don't necessarily need Roaring Moon to win. But a Fairy type Skeledirge does really well against their team. So I'm going to Tera, and I'm going to go for the Torch Song. The reason I'm going for the Torch Song instead of the Tera Blast to finish it off is because I'm expecting them to A, stay in and attack me with a Dark Pulse. On B, they'll probably just go into the Walking Wake afterwards. No, the B option was that they switched into Walking Wake now, but they obviously haven't. They stayed in. They're going for a Dark Pulse probably. They go for a Steel Beam! No way! They really whipped out the Steel Beam. I should have Terra'd. I can't believe that just happened. What on earth is going on? They really whipped out the Steel Beam on me. Against a Fire type. With Unaware. Unaware, so I don't care about your Nasty Plot boost. What is going on? Oh, wow. That really threw me off. Okay, so that's thrown me right off. That has thrown me right off the scent. So we took out the Lucario. They took out our Skeledirge. We are 4 for 5 right now. Probably going to the Iron Leaves, right? They probably go for the Iron Leaves switch. Oh, we've screwed it. We're boned. We're completely boned. I'm going to go Great Tusk. They're going to go into Capricornio, which is going to be the Iron Leaves. It's the Iron Leaves, which is great. We go into Tuskany. Now, the only thing I can see Great Tusk being useful for in this game is to weaken something. Stealth Rocks could also be nice. They get the booster energy, which is going to boost their Quark Drive and boosting their attack, but we are physically defensive, so I know we can definitely take a hit. It's just whether or not we go for a Stealth Rocks or not. Stealth Rocks would be nice. Stealth Rocks would be nice overall because it's going to hurt the Skeledirge. And weakening the Skeledirge is going to be crucial. But getting the instant damage off on the Iron Leaves is going to be pretty important. Let's go for a Stealth Rock. They are going to Tera. They're going to Tera this thing. What type are they going to go into? The Grass type to get the Leaf Blade, or the Psychic type maybe? They go for a Fighting type. Fighting type is fine. Fighting type is absolutely fine by me. Absolutely fine by me. They go for a Trail Blaze, which is going to boost their speed, which is terrifying now. Absolutely terrifying, but we do hit them with a Rocky Helmet, and we're able to get some Stealth Rocks up, so that's absolutely fine. So, Trail Blaze did a lot of damage, which means I don't think we can live a Leaf Blade. So I'm going to go for an EQ. They go for a Leaf Blade. Iron Leaves is coming through. Oh, no. It come through. Got the crit. Whether the crit mattered or not, I'm not sure. Someone will have to do the calcs on that. I'm physically defensive. Fully physically defensive. Great Tusk. Someone do the calcs. Anyway, Snow stops, which is great. We have no way of beating this thing. Tell a lie. We've got Amoonguss. Something needs to be going to sleep right now. This thing's going to sleep. This thing is 100% going to sleep right now. I'm going to go for that nice and powerful Spore. They go for a Side Blade. We're going to eat that up. We're going to eat that up. Yeah, we go. Nicely done. As we go for a Spore, because it's not a grass type anymore. Put it to sleep, which is great. So that is terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. So, we've got a couple of options here. We need not only to switch in something else, i.e. the Roaring Moon. In order to pull this off, we need to get a Dragon Dance up. So we're going to Croissant. We're going to get off a booster energy, which is going to be boosting our attack. And we're going to go for a Dragon Dance. Now, the reason I'm going for a Dragon Dance is quite simply because we need them to stay asleep. Don't wake up. We need you to stay asleep. It's fast asleep. It's fast asleep. It's fast asleep. Amoonguss is settles up right now. Roaring Moon coming through with the epic comeback. Come on, you can do this, Roaring Moon. I believe in Roaring Moon. Do you believe in Roaring Moon? Because I believe in Roaring Moon. Let's go for that Acrobatics. It would be so much better if I could Tera, but I can't. Acrobatics comes through, takes out the Iron Leaves, which is absolutely amazing. Right, okay, so we're in a good position again. We're in a decent position. We don't have an Iron Leaves threatening to sweep us. We've got Great Tusk in the back, where if it's an offensive Great Tusk, we KO with Acrobatics. They're going to go into Yosho, which is the Skeledirge. So Skeledirge can't Tera, which is good to note. It's unaware, does not protect it from booster energy. Because the Protosynthesis boost is an ability-based boost, and it's not a stat-based boost. So, let's go for a crunch and take this thing out. There we go. Can we take it out, please? Nearly! We nearly get the KO as they go for a Will-O-Wisp and completely ruin it all. Oh, no. That's not worked out in our favor at all. That's really not worked out in our favor, but we still have a chance of winning this. We do have options left. It is a shame that we got... It's a real shame that we got burned. Real shame we got burned. But I'm going to go for the Acrobatics right now, just in case they switch out. As they do stay in, we're going to Acrobatics the Skeledirge to Geth. So there we go, Skeledirge is down. Now they have Wo-Chen, they have Great Tusk, and they have a Walking Wake in the back. So we are hurt by burn, which is unfortunate. In comes the Wo-Chen. Wo-Chen is an interesting switch here. It's going to get hurt by some Stealth Rocks. It's going to lower our physical attack. But it's fine. Absolutely fine. We're going to go straight for that Acrobatics because we are boosted anyway, so we may as well. Does a lot of damage. It's able to get a 2-shot on them as they go for a Leech Seed, which is obviously going to ruin my day. How did they just sprout in the air like that? That makes no sense. So anyway. Leftovers plus Leech Seed is definitely going to kick in. Unfortunately. There we go. Leech Seed's going to come through for him. Boom. Bop. Skibbity bop bop. Boom. Right, so Wo-Chen. We need to get rid of you. We really need to get rid of this Wo-Chen. But I don't see how we're going to do it when we're burned. So I'm going to go for an Acrobatics again. They go for Protect. I could have gone for another Dragon Dance. Could have gone for another Dragon Dance there. Definitely should have gone for the Dragon Dance. Definitely should have gone for the Dragon Dance. So, let's see what we can do here. So, what do they do here? What do they do this next turn? We definitely go for an Acrobatics, right? We definitely go for an Acrobatics this turn. Right? I think we go for an Acrobatics. Yeah, let's go for an Acrobatics this turn, and then the next turn we'll predict the Protect and we'll go for a Dragon Dance. So we'll go for an Acrobatics, get some damage off, which is always nice. As they go for a Foul Play. That takes us out in one shot. Critical hit. Wow. Can you believe what this game... What is this game? Steel Beam onto the Fire-type Skeledirge, obviously predicting the Fairy-type Tera somehow. I just don't believe it. I do not believe what I'm witnessing right now. So, we've got 2 Pokemon left. Not the best options in the world. I think Amoonguss can do it, though. I really think Amoonguss can do it. I reckon Amoonguss can beat this thing. I think Amoonguss can definitely beat this thing. So we'll go for a Sludge Bomb, take it out. They probably let it go down here, or they go for Protect Scout for damage and get some Leftovers recovery. They do go for a Protect, yep, scouting out, and also go for the Leftovers recovery. Wo-Chen's going to protect itself. We're going to go for a Sludge Bomb. Not going to do anything at all. Not going to do anything at all. I can't believe that Lucario earlier, man. That just really threw me off. Really threw me off. So. let's see what we can do here. Let's see what we can do here. So, I'm thinking we go straight for a Sludge Bomb. And we just try and take out this Wo-Chien. So they're going to withdraw the Wo-Chien. What are they going to go into? The Great Tusk? The Walking Wake. The Viaton. That's the Walking Wake. So Walking Wake comes in. Walking Wake comes in. It's going to take some Sludge Bomb damage, which is great. It's going to take some Stealth Rock damage, which is also great. That was decent damage. Decent damage, to be fair. I think the only way we can do this is with Slowking. We definitely need Slowking here. So we'll go with Slowking. We'll go with Slowking. Slowking's going to be able to do some stuff here. Slowking's going to be able to do some stuff. You go for a Flamethrower. Oh, they're just trying to get the KO on the Amoonguss. Makes a lot of sense to me. We just go straight for a Chilly Reception, right? We just go straight for the Chilly Reception. See, if we can get rid of this thing, Amoonguss will basically... I think they're going to go Wo-Chien now. So they're going to go for a Flamethrower again. Not sure why. As we're going to tell a chillingly bad joke. And we're going to go back out into Amoonguss. Amoonguss can definitely take on this Walking Wake. That's for sure. We can definitely take a Flamethrower. So we'll put the Walking Wake to sleep. Now that we're back to full thanks to Regenerator, we'll put the Walking Wake to sleep. And we'll Sludge Bomb it to death. That's the plan. That's the plan. So we'll put the Walking Wake to sleep. We'll go for a good old Spore. Amoonguss and Slowking are pulling through for us right now. They are pulling through for us right now. So they go for the Flamethrower. Obviously, it's going to do a lot of damage. A lot of damage. It's definitely choice specs, that's for sure. As we put the Walking Wake to sleep, so that's great. So we need the Walking Wake to be asleep 2 times. We need it to be asleep 2 times. So, obviously, we're going to get some recovery. We need to hit this thing with a Sludge Bomb twice. So we'll go for a Sludge Bomb real quick. They're going to withdraw. Are they going to go Wo-Chien and sack it off? Vegimo the Rowdy, that's got to be the Great Tusk, yeah. Great Tusk comes on in. It's going to get some Stealth Rock damage, which is always nice. We're going to go for a nice and powerful... Oh, wait, are they booster energy? They're booster energy. What's that going to boost? Attack. Oh, God. Alright, so let's go for a Sludge Bomb real quick. Does absolutely nothing. Get the Poison, which is great. Poison's really good to note. So what we're going to do now is... We need Amoonguss to have more health. Amoonguss can 1v1 this Great Tusk, no problem. Amoonguss can 1v1 this Great Tusk, no problem, but we need more health. So let's go hard into Slowking. We'll go hard into Slowking. There we go, Slowqueen comes in. There we go, there we go. They go for a Headlong Rush, boosted by booster energy. Slowking was never going to take that very well, unfortunately. So... That's unfortunate, but they do get some poison racking up. So, the only way we beat this thing is with the Amoonguss. So, we've got to be very careful what we do. I think we can win this. I'll go for the Chilly Reception just in case they don't attack us, but they do attack us. There we go. 3 minutes left until the battle ends. I know. I'm aware of the time. I'm aware of the time. So, Slowking does go down. And it's looking like all hope is lost. But, it's a big but. Cannot lie. We have the Amoonguss in the back with more HP. And I think Amoonguss can try and pull this back for us. So let's go for the Amoonguss switch. There we go. Amoonguss comes in. Amoonguss comes in. We are going to tank this Headlong Rush like it's nothing. Watch. And we're going to go for a Grass Knot. So they go for an Ice Spinner. Never mind. We're not tanking it. We're never tanking it. We lost the battle. We won. We still lived. We lived. We lived. Amoonguss coming through for us. What an absolute beast! Amoonguss, you absolute monster! I can't believe it! I can't believe it! I can't believe it! You actually lived that plus a booster energy boosted offensive Great Tusk with Ice Spinner. You lived that. You actually lived that. You menace. You absolute menace. Amoonguss is coming through for us right now. Amoonguss is coming through for us right now. Let's go for a Sludge Bomb. They go for a foul play. We're going to live that. Never mind. Down goes Amoonguss. Down goes the game. That was a pretty fun one. Amoonguss did kind of come in clutch there, taking out the Great Tusk, leaving that Ice Spinner. It just unfortunately didn't leave us with enough health to live a foul play from the Wo-Chien. So, GG high share. That was a pretty fun game, to be fair. Pretty exciting. There's a lot of stuff happening on that happened. Thank you for watching today's video. If you did enjoy, of course, leave a like, subscribe, all that wonderful stuff. And with that being said, I'll see you all in a bit.